Hello everybody, Cameron Porter with Robin Hood Studios. Today we're going over 5 tips to shoot professional testimonials. We are shooting these with our FIY kits, our Film It Yourself kits. As a reminder, these kits are available as a free benefit to all of our client members who subscribe with us on a monthly plan. So if you want to learn more about that, plus you obviously get the video services, the professional video services every year as part of that. If you want to learn more about that, go to our website, rhsvideos.com, and you can learn more about it there. So let's go ahead and get started. Number 1. I forgot. Give yourself depth. This is probably the number one mistake that we see amateurs make, is they get this nice looking background, but then they grab their subject and they smash him up right against it. So there's no depth to the shot. It looks very flat and very ugly and very boring. So this is a bad example. Here's an example of what not to do. Now here's an example of what you should do. See, these are very similar shots. One of them is good, one of them is bad because of that depth, okay? So tip number 2. Prepare the questions that you want to ask your testimonial giver in advance. So you've got to know exactly what you want your testimonial giver to say and figure out what questions you need to ask them to say it. And since they're doing a testimonial, clearly they appreciate your services and they want to help you out. So if you send them those questions in advance, that even gives them a chance to prepare what they want to say to each of those questions. Okay? Tip number 3. Shoot in a quiet place. So this is really important. There are a lot of sounds that exist in our lives that we don't even notice anymore because they're so common. So what we're going to do, and one of the most frequent ones is air conditioners. So we've actually turned the air conditioner off in this room for this, but we're going to turn it back on now to show you the difference between the audio before, or when you have controlled for air conditioner, and when you have not controlled for air conditioner. So as you can see, that's a lot of noise, and that's just a normal air conditioner, maybe a little bit louder than a normal air conditioner, but not really. The sounds of an air conditioner and any other things like a furnace can really screw up your audio and make it sound worse. Tip number 4, have your subject stand, not sitting. Nobody looks their best when they're sitting. They look slouchy or schlumpy and they don't look their best. Have them stand up nice and straight and they'll look much better and they'll be more confident as they speak. Always have them stand if possible. And if they are sitting, put them in a stiff-backed chair so that they're not tempted to slouch or tempted to get comfortable. The less comfortable they are, the more comfortable they'll look. I know it's counterintuitive, but that's one of the rules of video there. Tip number 5. Don't have your subject stare directly into the camera. When they're doing an interview testimonial, what you want to have them do is look off camera, as if they're having a conversation with somebody, with an interviewer. So ideally, you'll actually be asking them questions and they'll be responding to you. So it's just a conversation between you two like this, rather than them looking straight at the camera. That feels unnatural when someone's trying to give a sincere testimonial, but they're looking at the camera rather than looking at someone who's asking them the questions. So those are our 5 tips. Hope that was helpful. Look forward to next week. We're actually going to give you 2 videos next week. One on how to light an interview properly and another on how to get good audio in an interview. So stay tuned for those. For Robin Hood Studios, I'm Cameron Porter. I'll see you next week.